The Catalan Waste Agency presents its new waste planning initiative, Objectives and Actions for a More Sustainable 2020. The planning of a new scenario where waste management has undergone significant changes with the growth of the waste sector and the completion of low-cost resource markets has led us to develop new instruments, the PRECAT20 and PRECAT20. The new planning initiative is based on the following principles. The general principles prioritise the protection of health in both humans and the environment, sustainability in the life cycle, the fight against climate change, and energy saving and efficiency. The hierarchical-based principles have their origin in the hierarchy of management, protection and regeneration of the soil, proximity, sufficiency, and technological simplicity. As economic principles, work is being done to contribute to the circular economy, responsibility, proportionality, and economic sufficiency. Finally, the legal and administrative principles are based on precaution, security, shared responsibility, subsidiarity, transparency, and access to information and administrative simplification. The general objective is to determine the action strategy of the Generalitat in matters of waste prevention and management until 2020. With the perspective of contributing to obtaining and efficiently using resources, the development of a circular and low-carbon economy, which is both competitive and a generator of new activities, is an advantage. Over 40% of the operational objectives of the PRECAT20 could have a significant impact on mitigating climate change. One of them is to reduce the impact of the carbon footprint associated with the management of waste and the use of resources in Catalonia by 30% compared with that of 2012. We also take into account the life cycle analysis and in particular the carbon footprint in the management of waste so that those solutions with less greenhouse gas emissions are prioritised. Finally, we want to increase by at least 60% the efficiency of the capture of biogas in the controlled depots of Catalonia to maximise its energy recovery. In accordance with the established strategic objectives, a total of 149 actions have been defined to be developed during the period of validity of PRECAT20. PRECAT20 foresees investment needs of €752,882,138. Over 70% of this budget comes from public funds, which is complemented with private equity. All these actions are carried out in municipal waste management infrastructures, which are regulated by PRECAT20. Based on the association of the 8 functional areas defined by the territorial plan of the Generalitat in Catalonia, we divided the territory into 5 groups according to the following criteria: existing infrastructures for better use, diversification of supply of treatment, optimizing treatments and costs, proximity and sufficiency, associative capacity between local organizations, and reduction of disposal in deposits. The expansion of service areas of existing infrastructures is promoted. A broader territorial limitation is maintained in accordance with the principles of proximity and sufficiency. More flexibility for municipalities and local authorities that do not have treatment facilities to choose their destination. A certain competitiveness amongst operators in a given area is promoted. PRECAT20's vision is set to 2050. The production of waste has been significantly reduced in a context of general decline of all impacts. Generated waste is guaranteed to be transformed into energy, and as a result, deposition and incineration have been discarded as valid forms of management. The waste-to-energy process has been limited to waste that cannot be materialized, and it is done with high-efficiency processes. The greenhouse gas emissions derived from waste management have been reduced in accordance with the European objectives of the Energy and Climate Change Package in the 2030 horizon and the new proposals for the 2050 horizon. The economic sector has been innovative and has been able to recover and incorporate the materials from high value-added waste into the productive cycle. Infrastructures and in general all waste management systems have reached an optimum point and are permanently optimized technically and economically. Waste, including those that are deposited in landfills, are considered a priority source of resources with respect to other resources, renewable or not, that generate more impact. Significant progress has been made in terms of waste towards resource self-sufficiency. The Catalan economy has achieved a sustainable, productive model, integrated the foundations of the circular economy, and advanced significantly in its application. Catalan society has incorporated as a fundamental value the environmental, economic and social sustainability of the efficient use of resources, and the waste has been minimized. Significant progress has been made in the compatibility between the development of human activities, especially in the productive, agricultural and service sectors, and the protection of the soil, and has progressed significantly in the restoration of contaminated soils. Generalitat de Catalunya, 7.5 million futures.